What's good, YouTube? It's your boy FX Deco, and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time coming across my videos, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Yeah, we talk about everything trading, the financial industry, the financial market, and how to actually start off as a beginner or a newbie trader, or even as an intermediate trader, just like myself. Today we'll be talking about something very, very important. I did told you guys from my last video that I would like to share with you guys the things I've learned from trying to pass a Profem account, and it's the one that all of you guys have seen me journal everything here on YouTube. And from the things you guys have seen, it has not actually been easy trying to pass that account. There have been a lot to learn, and I almost actually blew the account because as at the time of this video, I'm actually up back like I think 2.5%, which means that I'm up 5%. I'm now and I have 5% drawdown on the account. At some point, I had like 7.5% drawdown on that account, which means 2.5%, and I would have actually blown the account. So there have been a lot to learn from the whole journey of trying to get funded with that 20k 5 account. So this is me telling you guys the things that I've learned and how it has actually been like trying to get funded. You understand it? So we are going to go into details, and I will list everything. I have at least 6 points. I had to bring everything down to just 6 points so that it can be brief and very, very informative. And yeah, I have the things I actually listed down that I would like to talk to you guys about. And first off, I would like to tell you that when you're trading this Profems account, the first thing you want to choose a good Profem. Like you want to choose a Profem that have a good reputation. You understand it? And that is for you to do your own research. For now, I don't want to actually tell you guys go for this or go for that. I'm actually using a 5 stars 20k Profem account. That is what I'm actually using now, and it's because I've actually done my research about them, and I think that okay, now there's nothing to say for certain. I've not gotten a payout with them, so just do your research. And mind you, when you're trading this Profem account, you have to realize that when you're trading a 20k Profem account, for example, because I will be doing this analysis with the one I'm actually trading, you don't actually have a 20k that you're trading with. The main amount you're trading with is the 10% maximum drawdown you have on that account. So for a 20k Profem account, I have just $2,000 to actually trade with. You understand it now? Though you're saying that okay, this is a 20k account, but the truth is that the main capital you can actually use on that 20k, it's actually just 10%, which is $2,000. Now the very first thing you want to do is to know what your risk parameters are actually going to be like. You understand it? And this boils down to knowing that this is my maximum drawdown, which is for me $2,000. And then you try to know how you want to distribute your trades among the $2,000. Now it's up to you to know if you want to be conservative or aggressive. If you're aggressive, you realize that most times you find yourself losing more accounts than the ones you're actually going to pass. For some persons, it's not that way, but when you're conservative, it's going to take you longer to pass those accounts. When you're aggressive, you will pass them faster, but you might actually incur the risk of losing 2 or 3 accounts before you actually pass them. Now, for some persons, it's different. Like you can just go ahead and pass it once and for all. But now I'm going to go down and I will show you guys the things I've actually learned while trading this account with you guys here on YouTube. First off, the pressure having to journal this stuff here on YouTube, it's another thing altogether. Sometimes it messes with my head. Sometimes I just want to find myself in a winning trade to be able to show you guys that yeah, I mean this thing is going very, very sweet, but it's not that way. So the number one thing I've actually learned when it comes to trading this account is how important having a trading plan is. Like that you should always have a trading plan. And I want to throw some light into this particular topic. Now, having a trading plan, it's so essential when it comes to trading. Before you even begin to trade whatever it is, your personal account, a Profem account, you should have a trading plan of which you will end with a journaling. Because the last thing I actually have here, it's one of the most important thing, and that is why you have to like listen to the end if you want to actually get the check to everything. Now, if you have a trading plan, that is where you're going to talk about your risk parameters, how many trades you're going to take. For me, for example, since my total drawdown is around 2k, I divide my trades into 20 trade sample size, which means for each trade I'm risking like 100 USD. You understand it? To make 200 USD or to make 300 USD. Now I use a 1:2 or a 1:3 depending on how the setup I actually see as at that time. And you also talk about the time session, if you're going to be trading on the London session or the New York session. Like when it comes to trading plan, it's about you planning every single thing that you plan on doing. And the reason why you should have a plan before you start trading is you're more on an objective mindset to write your trading plan when you're not in the trade than actually doing them. Now, when you make that trading plan, your duty is to keep to it and be strict about it. Now, the truth is, it's not easy. That is the fact. It's not easy. Anybody can come on YouTube and like sound how will I even say it? Sound nice and stuff like that. But the truth is, when it comes to actually doing the work, it's a whole ball game. It's completely different. You understand it? Now you have to make sure that you have a trading plan, and it depends on your trading strategy and the time session, the pairs you're trading, your risk to reward ratio, every single thing that have to come with having a trading plan. You have to make sure you have them and be able to stick to them. Now, secondly on the list, we have, because I actually want to make this video to be kind of brief, I don't want it to be like lengthy. Secondly, we have proper risk management and position sizing. And when it comes to this number 2, it's actually maintaining your contract size. Like if you have already decided that you're going to take, okay, let's say $100 per trade 20 times before you lose that account, you have to stick with it. Stop trying to, risk 50 USD today, risk 100 USD, risk 200. It's going to mess up with your PNL. That is just the truth. It's going to mess up with your whole PNL, and you don't want to be going through those stress. So you have to have a particular risk that you want to take. Now your lot sizes can actually change. You understand? Your lot sizes can change. Reason being because not every setup will give you a 50 pip stop loss or a 30 pip stop loss or a 100 pip stop loss, whatever it is that you use. But then the amount you want to be risking have to be the same, regardless of the stop loss pips. All you have to be sure is that this is going to be a 1:2 trade or a 1:3 trade, and make sure you maintain them if you want to have a very good equity curve. That is something else that I've actually realized. Now, the third one is actually, okay, it's you thinking in probability. Think in probability, you understand? And you have to realize when it comes to this that losing streak are going to come and losing trades are going to come. So you having a probabilistic mindset is going to keep you long enough in the game. Risk management and having a probabilistic mindset is going to keep you long enough in the game. Now, like I said, one of the things that affected me the most when it comes to this account was actually going through a losing streak. And this is why I say so. I found myself on a 5-trade losing streak at the beginning of the challenge, of which I actually came back to break even and even had an extra 2% profit on the account. Like I said, it's all journal here on YouTube. I actually have like extra 2% on that account. And then I went through the worst losing streak of my entire trading career, 2 years plus. I went through a 10-trade losing streak, which was like very, very surprising. It's something I've never seen before. And as at that point, and to think of it now, that account should have been gone. Seriously, but because I was using a proper risk management, I was able to last long enough. And I made sure that I wasn't going to lose that account from my daily drawdown, which was like 5%. Like, I hate losing accounts from daily drawdowns. Like, it's something I hate the most. So I had to come every day, though it was painful and stuff like that, and take another loss. I took the losses for as long as it could get. Now, the truth is that sometimes after like three losing trades, I found myself wanting to get a win, and I would end up taking 1 or 2 positions that I wasn't supposed to take at all. But at the end of the day, once I get myself, I actually count those losing trades as part of my normal losses. You understand it? Now, fourthly, we're going to go to the next, because like I said, I don't want this video to be so lengthy and stuff like that. I realize that most of you guys find it difficult to sit down to listen to content that will actually help you guys the more. Unless if a person is telling you guys that they're able to flip a $1 to $100, that is when you guys are ready to listen. But though the fact is that I don't actually give a fuck about that. truth be told. If I have like few persons that actually want to learn the most, those are the persons I want to be talking to, no matter how long it takes. That's just the truth. But for this video, I just want it to be kind of quick. Now, fourthly, you have to understand this, and this goes down to the book by Tom Hogan, The Best Losers Always Win. I'm telling you, if you can actually survive through a winning streak and be calm, not to make stupid mistakes, I'm telling you, would have done a lot when it comes to trading. Because one of the things we find very, very difficult to understand when it comes to trading is that we feel that we have to have a 90% win rate or a very, very high win rate to be profitable in the market. But the truth is this, it does not actually just depend on your win rate. Your risk to reward can play a very, very big role to it. And when this losing streak comes, they're usually very, very dangerous. And if you guys watch from this account, I face all of those things. There were times I found myself almost risking it all, like oversizing, overtrading, and stuff like that on this particular account. Why? Because of the losses were just all fucked up. And this is what took me to the fifth point of what I want to say. Yeah, the fact is that the whole losing streak was kind of very, very confusing, and I had to actually sit down and ask myself, what went wrong? What the hell is going on? And from my last video, I did say something about this, which is number 5, market condition. Market condition. The truth is, majority of the time I was trading during that January and let's say early February, I should not have been trading at all, because Nasdaq and US 30 had been on a zone for a very, very long time, and they were not making any move at all. Like for the past like 2 weeks, they were just, the market condition was not okay for my strategy, because I perform more on a trending market. You understand? So it was one of the things that led to that large of a losing streak. Seriously, like, because like I said, you have to actually know where things are going wrong. You understand? And the only way you're going to know when things are going wrong in your trading is actually the number 6 point, which is journaling. Because that is actually the only way I was able to know that, see where my problem is coming from. And because I journal at the end of my trade and at the end of every trading week, I'm able to pick one or two. Now, I'm not an expert. Like, you all are seeing it here. You guys are seeing me taking the losses, seeing me taking the wins, and it's not actually easy. Like, that account was almost done. Like, I was like 7.5% drawdown for a total 10% drawdown. Like, I just had like few trades to blow the account, and now I'm like 5% drawdown on the account, and we don't know how it's going to go. We just have to keep showing up every day and to just take those setups seriously. It has not been easy, but these are the few things that I actually learned from almost losing that account. Now, I'd have liked to dive in and touch all of these topics very, very well, but I'm not going to be doing that. I had to make it to be very, very brief because I have other things to do. And like I said, I found out that majority of you guys don't just like when they're actually telling you guys the truth. You guys, I've seen so many YouTubers and influencers out there. You guys are the reason why most of you get scammed. Sorry about the you guys or whatever, but like, it's you people fault, because you guys believe in lies so much. That is why someone can come out and tell you that making some figure with no proof, and for some reason you're very, very okay with it and you believe it. Whose fault is it? It's your fault. Yeah, but that is fine. And these are the few things I actually learned from that account. Number 1 is always have a trading plan. Number 2, proper risk management and position sizing, which is like maintaining the same position size until you either pass the account or you lose it. And I know people will be like, if you're on drawdown, reduce the risk. Don't do that nonsense. It's just going to take you forever to pass that account. But you can actually go ahead and do it. But I'm just saying, for me, it doesn't actually make sense at all. Number 3 is actually thinking in probabilities. Always think in probabilities. Number 4 is, of course, the best losers always win. So when you're on your losing streak, you just have to calm your nerves down and let it play out. Then number 4, number 5 is market condition. Know when to stop trading. You don't actually have to be, and I think market condition actually goes with patience. Patience is a whole different topic, but both of them actually go together. It's actually knowing when to be in the market. If you don't see your setup, don't actually trade. That is one of the biggest problem I had trading this account, because when I was having those losses consecutively, it became very like, for some reason I actually knew like, man, like trading is hard. Like, I knew that the market was ranging, but I just had to be trading, which is messed up. Like, which is all messed up. But I mean, we learn, and every day we just trying to improve. Yeah, we do real trading, like real trading. So there's nothing we are hiding. We are very transparent. And the number 6 one is journal your trade. Make sure to journal your losses, your wins, your thought process, every single thing that needs to be documented. Make sure you journal them. That is the way you're going to improve. You understand it? Because one thing you have to know is there are good losses and there are bad losses. There are good wins and there are bad wins. And trust me, you don't want to be having those bad wins. Because if you have a bad win and it goes to your favor, when it will come back for you, you will not see your account at all. Like, the whole account will be gone completely. Now, if you like this content and content like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to like and subscribe. I have something for you guys. Like, don't worry, I'm not going to tell you guys, but you guys should just stay put. I have something in store for you guys, but it's going to take some time before I actually drop it for you guys. So if you like content like this, make sure to like and subscribe, and see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.